I'd like to take a little different direction with this parable today than perhaps most people might, most preachers might. You know, we know the parable well, and as always, I wish I could have read the whole version of it, but time is a constraint for us on television. But at the beginning of the long version, there's an interchange between Jesus and the people and his disciples. And everybody wants to know whose sin it is. Was it his parents' sin, or was it his sin for the reason why he was born blind? And Jesus answers them, it wasn't about sin. In fact, this person, this man, this blind man is here so that we can encounter the glory of God. And that's the sort of the focus or the line I want to sort of wrestle with at this moment in our celebration. Now, I have two friends, one named Laura, the other named Neil. And they've struggled all of their life with a physical challenge, a disability, you might say, a struggle. It's been with them since birth. And I don't think ever once did I ever wonder, well, whose sin was it? It was just part of them coming into the world. But I do believe that I encounter them and the rest of the world encounters them day in and day out so that we can encounter the glory of God. You know, sometimes we have a tendency to push people with difficulties and struggles aside. We want them out of sight. We don't want to have to deal with them. But I think when they come into our life, they always help us to encounter the glory of God, and Laura and Neil certainly do that. They probably struggle from day to day. They come in contact with the encounter of their disability, but they see differently now. I don't think Jesus ever personally walked up to them, but loving family and good friends and people whom they met along their way helped them to see differently, just as Jesus helps the blind man to see differently in our gospel today. And because they see things differently, they choose life and they live it. And because of that, we see the glory and praise of God. So as we continue this journey of Lent, we might pause today and maybe see things a little bit differently. See things through the lens of faith and the gifts that we have, and maybe some of which we've pushed down inside. Maybe we need to let them come out so that we and the world can encounter the presence and the gift of God.